Hello, I'm Lyric Montgomery Kennard, and I'm coming to you from the Academy for Virtual Teaching, where we take creatives and help them build businesses teaching what they love to make online. One of the things every creative maker teacher needs is something to hold their camera overhead. Now, cameras don't really matter. You all have the perfect little camera, that smartphone that's in your pocket. But how do you position it over what you need to teach? Today we're going to look at the Arkon Remarkable Creator phone and tablet holder with ring light. I got the model with a table clamp. I tend to really enjoy things that are not sitting on top of my table because what I teach involves a lot of moving around. If yours is relatively stable and still, having a desktop model would be just fine, and they do come with that. But as I said, I chose the clamp-on model. This piece of equipment is really nice. The table clamp can actually expand farther than what it is. You can put it together and squish it closer. I love it when they have these kind of rounded clamps because they make it so that you can mount this on a round pole. So let's attach it to the table, get it on nice and tight. I love actually how heavy the thing is. It's nice and strong and stable. Now, if you have a table that's nice and heavy and doesn't wiggle, this is just kind of a cheap IKEA table and it wiggles pretty easily, so anything attached to the table is going to move a little bit. Now, you have so many options with this for how you want to position it. Okay, it's got all these fun blah, 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 little things. Now, what I have found, if you try to position it straight out, it droops over time. So if you're looking for distance, this might not be the best device for you. Let's see if we can position it so it shows something overhead. So say that I was teaching this kind of thing. So I need to position my camera somewhere where it can be seen. And I can do that moving each of these joints and tightening them up. Now, I kind of have some hand issues. My joints hurt all the time. So getting things super tight can sometimes be painful. I can position this any way that I want it to. If I want to hang it upside down, I can do that as well. I tend to like to have my camera overhead and use the back camera on my phone. We'll get the camera out, put it in the holder, and then see if we can position it nice and tight. And there we go. Now this as well, if it's not quite high enough, you can raise it quite high, which is kind of nice. That allows you to get a little bit more out. When I called about this to ask about it, she said it works much better if you arc it. In my opinion, if you can't position it at any position and hold it stable, then why get one with all kinds of interesting things going on here? It comes with a lovely clip-on ring light that's meant to go on your phone. So you clip to turn it on. You can turn the dial to have it brighter or dimmer, and then it's also got warm. It's meant to go over the top, but with an iPhone 13, maybe there is as good as we can get. One thing I really love though is their tablet mount. It's got another one of those round pole mount clamps, and it's pretty lovely. You can put it on with your tablet so you can shoot head to camera and overhead at the same time. And again, it's got a ball mount. This stretches out so it will hold any kind or any size of tablet. Now I've messed with this a lot, trying to get it to stay without drooping. And the only way I was able to get it to do that is really arc it up. And that kind of loses all the space. So often you get the bar in the shot. Maybe if you needed to tip it up, I tend to need really flat overhead things. So if you're teaching flat overhead and you want a non-distorted shot, you could bring it down farther and have it tipped, and it might be perfect. But in this case, this isn't the one that I'm going to choose for what I teach. Now don't give up though, because Arkon has another camera mount that is absolutely fantastic. So look for that review next. Come see us at the Academy for Virtual Teaching if you're interested in adding online virtual education to your business model. We'd love to have you join us.